All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Woodshed. I'm Stephen Stokes, and I have the good pleasure tonight of having the coolest band in town, probably the coolest band in South Carolina. It's the Runout that will be with us tonight. Big hands, big round. That's awesome, dude. These guys are crushing it, have been crushing it for a long time, but just playing beautiful music, original music, and songs that really speak to me, and I hope they'll speak to you tonight. So without any further ado, go ahead and get started with your first tune.
Well, up on Windmill Ridge, we killed a man and buried him down that hill in 3 feet of sand. And I'd always said he stole his last from Dad. The bullet in his heart made it permanent. Well, the corn was high, the moon was full and gold. The last he felt was the first October cold. In 30 years I'm working my old man against the wall. They let him go when the cancer came to call. Well, if I stay in this town for too long, someone might find what I did and try to make me think I'm wrong. But Mom said, run, rabbit, run, and take the old blue Buick that's been waiting in the sun. We're in the clear, now it's done. And keep that head down in the desert, maybe time can heal this one. Well, up on Hermit's Peak, I found escape. But thoughts of my old man kept me awake. In 16 months with tubes inside his veins, the poison water flowed every day. We'll stay far too long in this space. We probably lost you long ago anyway. So I pray, run, rabbit, run, peel the pain of life away and fly into the sun. We're in the clear, now it's done. Until that hood and sickle come for me, man's eye can heal this one. Run, rabbit, run, and take the old blue Buick that's been waiting in the sun. We're in the clear, now it's done. Until that hood and sickle come for me, man's eye can heal this on Windmill Ridge, we killed a man and buried him on that hill in 6 feet of sand. This pattern of thorn, the pattern of fall. Where they break off is where we go wrong. If something is human and we choose to speak it out loud, the next breath we take is closer to working it out. In the arms of someone like you, there's barking dogs, setting suns, rising red moon. When the bottom line fades, so far out of view, what currency matters to you? Baby cries, an old man does too. For all of the life that passes by you, so cast down your nets and see what them whole will bring in. And when the going gets rough, let it out and bring it back in. The future for when we'll share time. There's laughter and music and stars that align. When the bottom line keeps us distracted and blind, what currency eases your mind? Whoa, whoa. There's love in the arms of someone like you. That's brow sweat and birdsong on the cliffside in June. When the bottom line fades so far out of view, what currency matters to you? Thank you. A cool setting to be playing for a few fine friends, man. It's a wonderful night to be having you guys out here. Thanks, Patrick. Thanks, everybody.
I love the smell of the campfire.
All right. Campfire and lovers. This one's for lovers, okay? Everybody ready? I got holes in my jeans. I got holes in my shoes. I got holes in my heart because of you. I got dust in this head. I've got rust in these bones. I've got lust that runs deep and won't leave me alone. And mama put the record on, I'll make room for you. 'Cause I know you got them too. The things we buried away. And maybe thought to move on past the dark and the blue. And we'll be here and now, at least in love today. Now that song that you sing, and all's right in your head. Though simple it seems, leaves nothing unsaid. So I'll patch these old holes. Yeah, I'll shake this dust loose. And I'll sing this old song like there's nothing to lose. Yeah. And mama put the record on, I'll make room for you. I know you got them too. The things we buried away. And maybe thought to move on past the dark and the blue. And we'll be here and now, at least in love today. Settle for a second on the space between us two. And mama put the record on, I'll make room for you. 'Cause I know you got them too. The things we buried away. And maybe thought to move on past the dark and the blue. And we'll be here and now, at least in love today. Yeah, at least in love. If you didn't catch that, Chris has a hole in his pants and his keys keep falling through the pocket.
Keep dropping them out of his way.
And I've got a tattoo of a blackbird on the right side of my chest. Since Highway 65 felt the rain, it reminds me of those desert walks, my daughter's tears, the long talks on the drive with you to the show in Santa Fe. I felt a groan from the floodplains and headstones of my family back home. I felt a groan. I'm giving in, I'm coming home, Carolina. I've got a tattoo of a redbird on the left side of my chest. I put it there for pleasure and for pain. Past the hot springs where those hippies bathed in birthday suits and rested up the road to where the Rockies met the plains. I felt a groan from the foothills and cliff sides of my places back home. I felt a groan. I'm giving in and I'm coming home, Carolina. Floodplains and headstones of my family back home. I felt a groan. I'm giving in and I'm coming home, Carolina.
That was the key.
Chris found his corner nice. Watch this.
I got you. Give up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving on to give up. I'm glad I checked.
I'm in tune.
We're going to talk proper in a minute. We're going to play one more song. I am going to check that one more time if something doesn't sound quite right.
It's all right.
It's that one. No, sharp, no flat, no sharp. I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm just here to help.
No, I don't live here.
Seems it wasn't even when the car door closed. Your burdens spilled away like summer clothes. Your bags were packed, your mind made up for sure. The road ahead never felt so free before. You satellite one up and handed here. I've kept you up on what's between my ears. I had to sell the boat just to live in an old folks home, while the college kids are in the street below. I've been wanting to give up, I've been thinking it through. It seems I need a few more hours down this road with you. And the things you say, songs we sing the whole way through. Never wanted to give up when I'm with you. Cigarette's out again, and it's been 20 years, my friend. You said you'd ask one time, then you won't bring it up again. And what a question. And I like watching you the last light of day. Your eyes catch the sunlight away, and the conversation turns to dreams, and we find our better selves. It seems I've been wanting to give up. I've been thinking it through. It seems I need a few more hours down this road, and the things you say, songs we sing the whole way through. Never wanted to give up when I'm with you.
Thank y'all.
Man, that was great. That was great. Again, y'all, everyone here knows that this is the Runout. For all you guys listening in the internet and all those places, Runout, coolest band in South Carolina, absolutely the best in in Columbia. So you guys need to check them out. Couple questions. So you guys are getting ready to play a festival, Songbird. Am I right? All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
Songbird. That is a insane lineup. How did that come about? Like, what's the whole story with that? Yeah, y'all are that damn good.
We have
Are you
Chris
saying,
Compton.
like, how we got it?
No, I'm like, how did the whole festival come about, and how did you?
We have
like,
really cool
come
people
about?
in our town that really want to bring really cool music into this town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's just a couple people, Trey Judy, David Stringer, some people like that
Yeah.
that are really big in the scene in music. And yeah, they brought this whole thing about. You know, Finley Park's been fixed up and changed a bit, so kind of
Yeah.
opened up the opportunity.
Right, yeah, and it is a good venue for music, absolutely, and it's a cool spot, dude. I mean, I felt look at when I'm talking about. I was talking with Jeff earlier about this dream I had. It's like when we had some dreams, and I'm not going down the dream hole. I'm not going down that. I'm not
That's a
talking
deep,
about
deep
like
dive.
I don't
that's
think
a
you're in
rabbit
danger.
hole that dude. Will
I
go
think I'm in
down.
danger if we go down
It
the
is.
dream hole.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not. I know how that opens up some doors. But I did have a dream where you guys were the soundtrack for, and it was Balloon. And I'm sitting on like this beach. I don't even have vivid dreams. I don't even remember my dreams most of the time. But this one I did. And I'm sitting on the beach, and I'm sitting on a porch of some random beach. And out of a speaker is balloons playing and dogs running on the beach. It has no meaning, has nothing to me. It doesn't even register as like some sort of sign. But it is interesting that you guys are somehow the soundtrack of my dreams. So
We'll take it.
you will take it, and you
We'll
should
take it.
and like it. But
I'm there.
Yeah,
I like it a lot, to be honest.
so,
It's kinda
but your
weird.
interpretations of dreams, man. Like, how does something like that? First of all, do dreams play any part in the writing of songs? Have you ever written a song and like it and gone back to like a vision or something that you had in a dream that played a role in that? Maybe not.
Yeah. But like for example, "Reach for You" off of our first album, it was more like an experience than a dream, but it was a dream-like experience.
Okay.
It was not drug-induced or anything like that. It was like a kid, and it was just like this weird experience that I was having.
Right.
And so like but it wasn't like a dream per se, but it definitely happened in weird times of day or weird times at night, that type of thing. It affects songwriting. Think about it, put it in the lyrics, that type of thing.
Cool.
I'm trying to think of an actual specific example. If anybody else can help me out. Otherwise, I would say that it's like back porch sessions are what produce a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
Whether it's reflecting on dreams or reflecting on real life, or
I'd
when you
say-
can't tell the difference sometimes.
And sometimes, like you said, you don't. I'm like you. I don't remember my dreams. They say we all dream. You don't bring something back, but lots of times it's like an emotion that you can bring back, though. Like you
Maybe.
wake up feeling kind of like I'm really angry at you and I don't know why,
Yeah.
or I'm really happy about this, or like I know. So sometimes you may not like write the specific dream out, but there's an emotion that probably then stirs like, a song or a thought, maybe. Too.
No, 100%. Yeah.
Was it John Keating and Dead Poet Society? Only in our dreams can men be truly free. 'Tis always us, always us would
There
be.
you go.
Yeah.
Bringing out the good stuff.
You want to
Nice.
switch it up and play balloon like instead of sleeping hard next?
That was the next one.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, let's do that.
No, we're sleeping heart and then balloon. But we can do balloon.
Which
Yeah.
one- you wanna keep
All right,
the- you wanna
y'all,
keep the
I'm going to
list
go
or
into a dream state.
Oh, keep the list. He says keep the list. Well, this one's a dream state song too,
All right, good.
because it's called Sleeping Heart. Unless you had some more that you wanted to hit before we get back.
No,
into it. You're
please.
good?
I need to hear some Sleeping Heart. Let's go.
I'm about to start ballooning.
Yeah, you are, Jeff.
Might even make it out if just a little would kick and shout right through the middle of it. I don't care as long as you were there. And I've seen the rain cloud in the desert. The pain works out. I can feel much better about it. I don't care as long as you were there. So wake up, you're sleeping hard. We'll make up a brand new start. And I know the greatest part is what we're still missing.
Here we go.
I wonder why we can't get together and try again, and we could see each other in another light. And I still don't know what's right. We might even make it out if just a little we kick and shout through the goddamn middle of it. I don't care as long as you were there. So wake up, you're sleeping hard. We'll make up a brand new start. And I know the greatest part is what we're still missing. But we wonder why we sleep for half our lives, and we can't talk about the dreams we have at night. So wake up, you're sleeping hard. We'll make up a brand new start. And I know the greatest part is what we're still missing. Yeah, wake up, you're sleeping hard. We'll make up a brand new start. And I know the greatest part is what we're still missing. All right.
You had the perfect segue. I mean, that one actually had the lyrics about dreams in the bridge, and I just couldn't even
right?
remember
So,
it. So, like, yeah.
100%.
Well done, microphone announcer guy.
Yeah, well, that's how I planned it. That's how I planned it. So going right into my dream.
Get out of my dreams and into my car.
Into my heart. Into my heart.
All right, I'm really sorry.
Segway.
My bad.
We're good.
That it was out of my dreams and into my car really threw me for a loop. I'm sorry.
keep my hot air balloon tied down with a sandbag and a good rope on the ground. Look up at the colors on the fabric in the sky and run my hands along the basket. Think about what it could be like to fly. I've been told about hard landings, wind and rain, and getting stranded way off course. I never think of anything worse. I keep my pop-up chair with me and I sit right down. And occasionally I'll get up and pull the lever on the burner down to keep these colors in the field for all to see. And my flying dream got close enough for me. And I've been told about hard landings, wind and rain, and getting stranded way off course. That's why I keep my hot air balloon tied down with a sandbag and a good rope on the ground. Look up at the colors on the fabric in the sky and run my hands along the basket. Think about what it could be like to fly. I've been dealing with some darkness lately, and I don't know why. It's just a feeling when I wake in the morning, and it's hard to hold my head high. So hard to hold my head high. So what can we do? Do you think that we can light a fire and stand around until we feel better? I'll leave it to you. It's hard to make it out when you're alone, but it's easier together. Together. I've been seeing lots of blackbirds leave you. The tide's as high as it's been. I'm running all out of rope on the mountain, and my foothold's a little thin. And my foothold's a little thin. So what can we do? That you can hold my line, I'm feeling like I'm falling, and I swear I leave it to you. It's hard to make it out when you're alone, but it's easier together. Together. This road I'm on is a dead end. The saying is true for you, my friend. So life is fine, I could pick and grin. I'll be singing when death comes for me. There are worse ways that I could leave. Well, I've been dealing with some darkness lately, and I don't know why. It's just a feeling with my head on my pillow, and it's hard to close my eyes. So hard to close my eyes. What can we do? Do you think that we can light a fire and stand around until we feel better? I leave it to you now. It's hard to make it out when you're alone, but it's easier together. Together. Tranquilo, amigo, you gotta slow down. And life is so crazy, you ain't gonna figure it out. There's a whole lot of energy coming from all around, and you only get a little bit to make your world somehow. Yeah, and all the guys are gonna see the things they do, and all the girls are gonna feel their own way too. And if I make it up inside my head, it's just as real, just as true. And tranquilo, amigo, you gotta slow down. And life is so crazy, you ain't gonna figure it out. There's a whole lot of energy coming from all around, but you only get a little bit to make your world somehow. Yeah, and if I see it out the corner of my eyes, a thing so strange, it wakes a little boy inside. And soon the man in me will try to explain it all as old and tired. And tranquilo, amigo, you gotta slow down. And life is so crazy, you ain't gonna figure it out. There's a whole lot of energy coming from all around, but you only get a little bit to make your world somehow. Yeah, you get a little bit. Oh yeah, you get a little bit. Get a little bit. Oh, to make your world somehow.
Thank y'all very much. Y'all look great out there, man. The lights look really cool off your faces. Most of y'all smiling. That's cool. We're happy to bring you our last song for tonight on the recording. And it's the first time that this song has been recorded, and I'm hoping that my guitar won't pop on this one. I keep hearing it pop every now and then. But this one is called Neighborhood Store, and I'm super stoked about it just because it seems to have brought some people together with some stories about places that they've been either in their childhood or through adulthood, or like maybe in there even there's a place that like spans generations or something like that. And we wrote it kind of because of a story that Moses told us about his upbringing and the situation he had. And it was a different type of neighborhood store. You don't have to go into details of any of them just because we all have our memories of like our favorite ones. But this one was actually in a neighborhood. It was somebody's house, and they kind of took care of people in the neighborhood. That type of thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's cool because some of them that we have in mind like might be, I heard somebody talking about the Pumpkin Town General Store, or there's one in Elgin that's been closed down for years, and I want the building so bad, but it's such a cool location at the stop sign. But it's like an awesome general store with like the individual little glass pane windows and everything. It's awesome. Anyway, so this one kind of creates a little bit of, the song at least creates a picture a little bit more along the lines of the Dirty South and all that kind of stuff. And so we're also proud of it from that standpoint. So we hope you like it. Oh, when times get tough, the tough know just where to look for what they need. And I hope you don't have to look that far, my friend. Maybe you will find it just around the bend. And they got what you came for down at the neighborhood store. Down at the neighborhood store. Yeah, that's what they're here for. You can get your smiles from Stinky, and ooh, he's got the hoodoo. And they don't care what you do. You can get down in the bunker, get down. You never felt so low. They're all gonna wonder why you stay so long at the neighborhood store. And they got what you came for down at the neighborhood store. Down at the neighborhood store. Yeah, that's what they're here for. Well, shotguns and lookout and Granny's got it all locked in. Ace on the table, my baby don't know where I've been. I'm gonna lose all I've got saved away for a sunshine feeling on a rainy day. Well, I'll probably start stealing if I could keep feeding this way. Yeah, we got what you came for down at the neighborhood store. Down at the neighborhood store. Yeah, that's what they're here for. And good people with bad information, that's even a sweet salvation. My ritual destination. I think I what you came for down at the neighborhood store. Down at the neighborhood store. Yeah, that's what they're here for. I think I what you came for down at the neighborhood store. Down at the neighborhood store. Yeah, that's what they're here for. All right, Woodshed, man, thanks for hanging with us tonight. I don't think anybody's going to walk off anywhere, so stick around and we'll talk and hang. But that's our 10 songs. We appreciate you, Patrick Chapman. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks, Stephen Stokes.
Oh, yeah,
thanks for
man.
having us out,
Thank you,
man.
guys. It was a great, wonderful evening. How about the Runout?
Chris, you're making stars.
It was like a fast 40-minute, 10 song set.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, your effects tonight, man.